In this video, I'm going to share how I made over $4,000 with one YouTube video and how you can do it too. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Financial Freedom System YouTube channel, where I help you upgrade your mindset, money, and more so you can live a life full of financial freedom and purpose. I have to say that I am really excited for this video because we are going to jump into the analytics behind one of my videos that has made me over $4,000 and has done a lot of really cool things for me. Now, I found this because the other day I was going through some analytics on my channels, and I say channels because I've got two YouTube channels. This here is my main one, Financial Freedom System. This is where I push all my content out and really has been the focus for the last few years. But the other channel of mine was actually my first YouTube channel. It was education focused, as I am a high school teacher, and I've had a lot of fun with that. I learned and developed a lot of skills when it comes to making videos for YouTube and really kind of developing the skills necessary for an online business. And when I was looking at that channel's analytics, I discovered that this video has made me over $4,000. And that's huge because when I first started YouTube, I had no clue how to do any of these things. I remember saying to my brother distinctly, I uploaded my first video, decided to make a YouTube channel. And I said, if I make like $1 in the first year, I would be pumped, right? And from there, it's just spiraled, it's grown. And the reality is, I have a small YouTube channel. We're approaching 10,000 subscribers, which I'm really grateful for. But at the same time, this is still a small YouTube channel. Both of my channels actually are both small YouTube channels. And if one video as a small YouTuber can make me over $4,000, imagine what's possible as that grows to 100,000 or 1,000,000 subscribers and the views that come with that. So that's really exciting. And the purpose of this video is to basically inspire you to take action on what you think might not be possible, because like this video, the results can surprise you. So if you have any questions, go ahead and let me know down below. But I want to jump into this right now by showing you the proof, because I know there are going to be a lot of people watching this video that's like, yeah, sure, you could have just made screenshots, you could have uploaded a photo or something like that. But no, this is the real deal here. For all the haters or the people that doubt me, you can see my screen, you can see my analytics. Now, this is the video here. It's called How to Take a Screenshot in Windows 10. And these are the analytics, right? This video has gotten almost 1.8 million views since it was uploaded. And for me, that's insane because there aren't even 1 million people where I live. The province that I live in Canada, or the state, I guess, if you would say in the United States, the province that I live in doesn't even have 1 million people. And this has doubled the population of my province. 1.8 million views since it was uploaded, just from a simple video, which is crazy. Now, it's got 1.8 million views. It has 29.9 thousand watch hours. It has gained me on this channel. This one video alone has gained me almost 3.7 thousand subscribers to my YouTube channel, which for this channel that I'm looking at is basically half. So this video has really kind of been a big stake in the growth of that channel. And then what everybody's here for basically is the estimated revenue, $4,148.38. And the crazy thing is, even though I uploaded this video years ago, it is continuing to make me money. And that's the wild thing here. Now, how do I make that money? Well, I make the money from Google Adsense. And that is basically when you click on a YouTube video, you're going to see an ad maybe before the video, definitely before the video for this one. I don't have ads in between, maybe at the end as well. And when you watch that video, depending on the length that you watch it, if you click away, if you don't, etc., the creator of whoever's video you're watching gets a cut of that ad revenue. Now, there are ways to break down the ad revenue. I will say that like education, it has an okay ad revenue split basically for me. I will say that the videos that you watch on this channel, the ad revenue is much higher based off the content here is more focused on business, on money and investing, etc. Right? So that is much more valuable for a company to watch, but or a company to put ads on, because people are more likely to pay money, or in the long run, they're going to get a better return on their investment from putting videos on this channel compared to videos on an education channel if it's not related to that, or maybe like a humor or a comedy channel. And that's not what we're here for, but that just explains like the basics of how I get my money. And every month, in fact, yesterday I got the email that said Google, which is pretty cool. Google has deposited funds into my account. So I expect to see that probably tomorrow if it's not there already. It takes a few days, but the 21st is when I get that notice. And that is really, really cool. Now, I try to be understanding of how I put ads in my videos. I try to make sure that I don't just bombard my videos with ads, because that's not what you're here for. You're here to get value, and you get value from the content that I create, not the ads. But at the same time, you're consuming free content. And as a result of that, I would like to be rewarded financially in a small way as you watch these videos, because a lot of time and effort and money on my end gets put into these videos. So that's the preface of this idea and this video. Now I want to jump in basically to talk about why I think this video did so well. So let's get into that right now without wasting any more time. The very first thing I think that this video performed well because of is the fact that it is something that people are searching for. And maybe while we do this, people are still going to say that I'm making screenshots and I'm clicking around. Let's just refresh the page here. So I click in, refresh, you can see, boom, all the stats are the exact same. So I'm not fooling anybody in this video, but it's something that people are searching for. And that's a big focus for me when I make videos, especially on the education channel. I make videos for two reasons. I make videos for me. If I was to look back or look at my current state as well in the past or currently, basically topics or ideas or content that I would benefit from, then that's how I make videos. If it's going to help me or a version of me or somebody that is looking for something like I am, it's going to help. So for this video, I actually didn't know how to take a screenshot and I just got a Windows laptop. And so when I was searching it up, I realized that I couldn't find a good tutorial or a good set of instructions that showed me how to take a screenshot on Windows 10. So all of a sudden I saw that I was lacking or it was lacking out there, the information that I was looking for. So I wanted to fill that void. I wanted to be that person that could provide that information. And you can see from the analytics of this video, I was definitely rewarded from that. Right? So that is the very first thing. It's something that people were searching for. And then as a result of that, I try to name my videos based off their titles of what somebody would be searching for. So in this video, I would kind of sit down, I use my imagination, and I would say, okay, if I wanted to learn how to take a screenshot on my Windows 10 computer, well, what would I type into Google? What would I type into YouTube? What would I type in to the two biggest search engines in the world? And that would be how to take a screenshot in Windows 10. That's why I titled this video that. And that is why, as you can see here, through YouTube search, 70%, and these are the analytics just from the last 48 hours, but 70% of the views that I'm getting, 1,500 views in the last 48 hours. That's 750 views per day on this one video alone are coming because YouTube, people are searching it on YouTube. Now there's other things here like external and suggested videos. Those are smaller percentages, but largely this proves here the YouTube search 70% that people want to know this information and people are searching it. So that's the very first piece as to why I think it performed well. The second piece here is the thumbnail actually showed what people were looking for. So once somebody would sit down, they would type into their computer or their phone, how to take a screenshot in Windows 10, right? What do they see? They see exactly what they're looking for here. You're going to see my computer on the screen in the thumbnail. You're also going to see my hands on the keyboard, basically walking people through, showing people exactly how to do it. And that's what people want. They want to see exactly what they're looking for on a thumbnail. And that's why I think people are clicking through to this video. The next thing is when you watch the video, there's actually really clear audio and really clear video. Now, with that, audio is underestimated. People think that video is the most important thing. And yes, it is important. But I mean, cell phones now are filming at 4K footage. So like I don't think the clarity of a video is really the most important thing. If you shoot at 1080p, if you shoot 1080 HD, you're good. Now you can step that up, go 4K, 8K, etc. But like, there's really not going to be a huge result of bumping up to like 8K as there would focusing in on making good quality audio. So with this video, I actually used a microphone that I had just bought at the time because some of my previous videos on this channel that had done well, the audio was lacking basically. So I went out and you can see that microphone back there. It's called a Blue Snowball mic. It's really simple. It's really cheap. It's like $50. I went out and bought that, and it definitely stepped up the quality of the audio that I had for my videos. And now I use this mic down here. It's called a Samson G-Track Pro. The company actually sent me this microphone and I love it. If you watched the latest interview that I did on my podcast with Jordan Owens, who's a professional hockey player who basically moved from Ontario to the East Coast to buy a house sight unseen with his family in search of financial freedom. He was using this mic, and man, the audio was buttery smooth. It sounded so good. He and I have talked about that a few times, but audio is a huge thing when it comes to video. I was speaking clearly. I was speaking focused on like a script that I had actually planned out. And that is something that I don't do for every video. Like this video, I'm just going off the top of my head. But depending on the video, you really want to know what you're going to say. And also depending on the style. In this video that I made, I wanted to show specifically how people could do exactly what they were searching for. Nothing else, nothing more. So I focused in on that, and the audio was good. All right, so those are a few reasons to get started. I also want to say that there are multiple cuts in this video. So you see me jumping from like the regular screen where the computer is in focus, where I explain what I'm talking about, but then I also repeat things, or maybe I do a different cut where I zoom in on the keyboard and I show through using my hands exactly how to take that screenshot. I also mix it up with where the actual screenshot is going to be saved on the computer. So I show you maybe more the screen on my computer. So you see an exact tutorial that walks you through step by step how to access the photos that you take a screenshot of. So multiple cuts are really, really good. And I definitely prefer the tutorial style or the education, showing somebody how to do something type of videos. That is something that I can do very easily. It comes naturally to me because I'm a teacher. And if I was to make a comedy video or try to be funny in my videos, that's just not my personality. So you have to know what style fits you best as well. And basically, I really focused on making this video short. I made it no nonsense, and I made it to the point. I wanted to over deliver on the value that people were going to get when they search how to do a screenshot in Windows 10. And then as a result, clicking on my video, keeping them there throughout almost all of the video was really focused, because I think that the video was short. It was to the point, and they got exactly what they were looking for. So I think that's really important for me. After kind of thinking about that process, yes, they search it up, they click through, they watch the video, but they're also way more likely to hit the thumbs up button. They're also way more likely to drop a comment down below as well, which drives engagement to your videos and your channel too. And then they're also way more likely to click the subscribe button and come back for videos that you release in the future. And focusing on delivering value to your audience is so important and is so key. And looking at these stats, 3.7 subscribers, 3.7 thousand subscribers, sorry, have come to my channel just from this one video alone. And I think that speaks for itself when you actually look at it. So focusing on delivering value and just pouring into that and not expecting anything in return, because I made this video in my parents' spare bedroom. I look at the footage here. I made this video on a desk that was pushed up against the wall in my parents' spare bedroom. And I thought nothing of this video when I was doing it, other than the fact that, number one, I wanted to learn this myself. And number two, I didn't see that there was a good tutorial out there. So I could fill that void and I could provide value for people, but I had no expectations. And this is where it got me. And that's really cool. And then I think the other reason that this video has done well, and it's made me over $4,000, is I focus on making evergreen content. And what I mean by that is I make videos and content that lasts a long time. So people are searching for it, but also 6 years later, after this video has been up there for 6 years, which kind of blows my mind because I haven't uploaded to this channel for like 3 years now, but it's still making me money. And that's a crazy thing to me. This video over 6 years, evergreen content, people are still searching this. It's still making me money. And this is why I love YouTube, because like I said, I made these videos without any expectations. I talked to my brother about saying, I imagine if I can make $1 this year, I would be thrilled. I made money from having an online business. And I was somebody who never wanted to have an online business before. I was someone who never thought it was possible. And I definitely didn't have the skills. And I really hope that this video is a testament and it encourages you to think about how could you create an online business of your own. Maybe it is starting a YouTube channel. Maybe it's starting a blog. Maybe it is doing something different, right? There are so many ways to make money online. And I think when it comes to creating financial freedom in your life, having a passive income business like YouTube, like making videos and having AdSense come back to you, even if it's just a couple dollars a day, right? That adds up as you create more and more videos. As you leave them up over time as well, those videos are going to grow. Let's jump into this kind of stat here. You can see I was first making $0 per day. And then for the first, maybe this is good testament. I uploaded it February 11th, 2017. Let's say in February of 2019, I was still making $0. So the first 2 years, I made nothing on this. And then that started to go up to 50 cents, 30 cents, 70 cents, etc. And then I started hitting $1. And then after I hit $1, it was jumping up to like $2, $3, $5. And you've got this huge jump over here, which I don't know what it is, but you can see that consistently day after day, after not making any money for 2 years, the numbers started to grow. And if you look at the views, you can see that as well. I was making 3 views. I was making 1 view, 0 views consistently for the first 2 years. Eventually it got up to like 200 a day. And then over time, 2,000 views up here. Maybe my highest is like something like almost 3,000 views in one day, right? All because I started. And that's my big thing for you today. Whatever your goal is, whether it's doing YouTube on the side or full-time, whether it is writing a book, whether it is creating your own online business, whether it is fill in the blank, I don't care what it is for you. The biggest thing you need to do, like me, who sat there a few years ago and had absolutely no clue how to do any of this, you can't let the fear of the unknown, you can't let analysis paralysis, and you can't let not having the skills hold you back from what you want to accomplish, because this is the result. And trust me, I am like 20% to where I think this business can go, to where I think I can accomplish the things that I want to in life, not just because I want to accomplish them or not just because I want to create money from them, but more importantly, how I can use these things that I do in my platform to live a life of purpose. So I hope that this video encourages you, and I hope that this video challenges you. If you have any questions at all about creating an online business, creating passive income, life coaching related to how to get clear on your, as you see behind me, values, vision, and the vehicle that you can use to live a life of purpose, please go ahead, drop the comments below. Maybe you want to go ahead and comment passive income, and that tells me that you want me to reach out to you, or send me an email, find me on Instagram, find me somewhere else. I'd love to talk about these things with you, because just like you, a few years ago, I had no clue what I was doing. And then this one video has made me $4,000 over the course of the past few years. And I am so happy that I didn't let my fears hold me back. And that's my biggest challenge to you today. So if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. Go ahead and drop any questions that you have below in the comment section, and click the subscribe button to learn how you can live a life full of financial freedom.